Lucy. We're here at the ITU World Triathlon Championships and you're fresh from your win in Tenby, fairly fresh from the win in Tenby. Talk us through the race.
Oh, it was brilliant. Yeah, I knew when I got to Tenby it was going to be good because it's stunningly beautiful and the welcome from the locals was just, not because I was a pro, just to everyone, to Joe Bloggs doing it was phenomenal. Yeah, I knew it's a tough course, which kind of suits me. And yeah, I knew the weather wasn't going to be great, so again that kind of suits me.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to win it. It was a really strong field, so I thought I'd be in the mix.
Yeah.
Was hoped I'd be in the mix.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just delighted. Surprised to be ahead kind of halfway through the bike, which wasn't in my plan, but you know, I just stuck to my plan and rode how I was riding.
Yeah.
And yeah.
When did you know you had it in the bag?
Well, I guess, I mean, the run, I knew I was extending my lead, but it's so hilly that you just have to concentrate because you never know, particularly on the hills, anything can happen. So I didn't let myself believe it until I actually saw that finish line.
How are you feeling, obviously, following your win in Ironman UK in Bolton? Are you feeling good going into Tenby?
Yeah, I think I'd raced within myself in Bolton. So yeah, I think I recovered quite well. I had kind of a pyramid, easy, building up to a hard week and then recovering again.
Yeah,
so
of course.
yeah, I got quite a bit of confidence actually from the UK race, which I'd only entered as kind of a whim a couple of weeks before. So I think it worked quite well. Good hard training day for Wales. Yeah.
And this is your first year as a pro?
No, I raced pro last year. I still work part-time at the moment. So yeah, it's the same this year as last year.
We talked earlier in the year, obviously you did a feature for us recently, you had plans to potentially see how your year went and then look to go pro full-time. Is that still an option? Have you changed the plans given your recent success?
Yeah, I'm finishing my PhD before Christmas, she says. So once that's done, I am going to have a sabbatical next year.
Okay.
And yeah, I've just signed a deal with Erdinger, which is very exciting, and the alcohol fry. So that makes it a bit more viable to do that and to be full-time. And obviously Chain Reaction hopefully will stay on board as well.
Yeah, fantastic. And have you got a race plan then for next year? Have you got any key races in mind?
Going to do South Africa. I'm on South Africa, I think. And then depending on that, how it goes, potentially Lanzarote, and hopefully that'll be enough to get me to Kona.
Obviously we've got such a strong team as well at the moment within the British ladies. Do you know them in any way?
I would love Rachel Joyce to win. It would make me so happy if she had a good race. So I'll be
rooting for
putting
her.
my money on her. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So you say next year you've got South Africa and Lanzarote.
I think
races.
so. That's
Will you be doing any races around that? Any other shorter distances?
Yeah, I'll probably do some halves, and I know really my goal is to try and get to Kona. So no one's quite sure how the point system's going to pan out. So I think I'll see where I am after South Africa and take it from there.
You mentioned you prefer like weather similar to this. How are you going to acclimatise for Lanzarote, South Africa as well, and Kona?
Yeah, I like the rain just because it weeds out the wimps. I think heat's slightly more challenging for me, but I think if you go out there and spend a bit of time, give yourself a bit of time, which obviously I'll be able to do next year when I finish the PhD. It makes it a little bit easier for you.
Yeah, and where will you be based after your PhD? Where will you do the majority?
Stay in Cambridge. I've got a good training group there, and a good network. It's not hilly, but I think the people you train with is equally important.
Sure.
And I'll probably go away for training camps over the winter to avoid the snow.
Yeah. So you do do very well next year. You follow on with your success. Would you consider staying pro?
I'm going to do 2 Konas as a pro.
Okay.
And I think probably then I'll be done. And I do love being a doctor, and I do, contrary to what some people think, I really miss it. But I'm very aware that triathlon's I can only do it now. I won't be doing it in 10 years' time. I'll be too old. So. Yeah, you go where life takes you, and I didn't plan this, but I'm loving it. And I think that a lot of what I'm learning from triathlon I can take into being a doctor in the future. So it's not a complete waste of time.
No. And obviously this morning we crowned a new world champion, a British world champion. We chatted briefly earlier. You mentioned that you've met Non Stamford before. What's your reaction to her win this morning?
I was on the train watching it on Twitter, and I couldn't think of her. I don't know her very well, but I've met her at training camps, and I couldn't think of a nicer world champion. I'm so pleased for her, and she's so supportive of the youngsters and of everyone else that's racing, and no ego, literally you couldn't ask for a better world champion, so good for her.
And predictions for tomorrow's race?
Well, I'd actually like Johnny to win. Support the underdog. Only because he's a baby brother. But
Yeah,
be a good race to watch.
Excellent. Great. Thank you very much, Lucy.
No worries.
All the best for the rest of the
Thanks for talking to
year.
me. Thank you.